Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another video from OzFury Gaming. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the MISC Freelancer. Now, this ship is being shown quite a few times throughout Star Citizen's gameplays. The Alpha 3.0 run through at Gamescom and a lot of other times. Now, the ship that we're looking at here is basically the base model that what most people will be taking. There's a military version, a large cargo version, and all that sort of business. So, as you can see, the ship's very streamlined and very space looking in the fact that it's very Starfire with how the neck comes down here, how it's very smooth, and how the panels all put together. So, without further ado, let's take a look at these guns, shall we? So as we can see here, they're a Class 3 gun. Now these, from what I understand, are a ballistic gun, not an NG gun. That's our ammo box there, so 60mm 180 round per box. These are on a full turret, traversable. Now, looking at that, there's one each side, also with that turret on top, so I feel that this ship is only really vulnerable underneath. Which, well, if you've got someone underneath you, you're not going to really let them shoot at you, you're going to try and maneuver. But I feel the ship can be quite well armed if used correctly. So, now we look at these missiles. So the missiles are a size 3 and a size 2 ordnance. So we have 2 size 3s and 2 size 2 aside, which is quite nice. Plenty of missiles to play around with if you get attacked by some pirates. I feel the ship by itself would be good at taking out possibly up to 4 pirates, like, easily. So as we can see, let's go inside the ship and have a look. So as we go up the ladder, inside the ship, we just come through the airlock door. So this is an airlock, don't be fooled, this is not just a simple door. If that ladder's down in outer space and you open this, it will jettison you out. Okay? So as we come into here, this is our cargo bay. So it's very similar to a Caterpillar idea where it's got multiple bays. You've got the smaller bay here, which I feel would be for light cargo, maybe personal cargo such as firearms, food, valuables too. So if someone actually decides to attack your ship and they're coming through the rear door, they're not going to just be able to waltz up and take anything that's super valuable. So to open this back, we just look at this panel, and down drops our lovely ramp. Being an MISC ship, as if you've watched my Starfarer video, you'll see that this draws comparisons to how it's similarly built, the two of them. How it has that same sort of idea, big open rear door to let in for the cargo. Turrets, as you can see, very similar. So, what's sort of not working correctly is in that top left hand corner is meant to be a targeting display, and I'm guessing there's meant to be our different targets what we're wanting to lock onto. Now as you can see through here, I'm not sure if it's looking straight ahead, but see how there's the roll of the ship, or the hill as I like to call it. So that means you can't actually shoot straight ahead, so if pirates are coming at you from a little bit below, this turret's actually quite useless in the fact that it'll be good off the sides and the back and up, but if straight ahead, no good. So with that taken care of, let's have a bit more look at the actual cockpit and crew areas themselves. So unlike the Starfarer, which is designed for, I suppose you could call a corporation use, where you have lots of people who are possibly subcontractors or people who have come in not as friends but as just employees, it's set up to be a lot nicer than the quarters that we have here. These are a lot cheaper quarters, as you can see, very robust sort of bedding, nothing over the top. And there's only 4 beds, as you saw if you've seen in the Starfarer video, it would be up to 8 plus the captain. So here's our cockpit. As you can see, yet again, draws more comparisons to the Starfarer in the way you sit down. No captain's seat in this one, obviously, this is not large enough. Hence why I call it this just a user ship, as the Starfarer is a corporation ship. So that's the differences. Also, too, I'd feel that this ship would have a lot less running costs than a Starfarer due to the size. Well, this is a size 3 ship. Starfarer is a size 6. So with that looked at, we'll take a seat in our cockpit and the pilot seat and have a look. So in our pilot seat, one of the things that becomes apparent to me, a lot different, to this targeting system. As you can see, with our boost throttle, our speeds, the flares, and all that we possess. Targeting system is very similar though. It's just like displayed a lot differently. And as you can see over there, where the co-pilot will be sitting, we have our shields and our energy displays. Now, another thing that I draw a comparison to here as well is this windscreen. Notice how slim it is. I feel that this is another MISC characteristic. So they like to have slim windscreen so you can't get taken out, but that also means though that you struggle with actually having your own vision. And then you've got these little windows on the side. Now, being compact means it's harder to hit, but therefore means there's less hull for it to use. So if you were getting hit by, say, 4 of these sabers, I'd say that you have to be maneuvering fairly hard and eliminating them fairly, taking them out fairly quickly. You have to be on the ball. Otherwise, if a couple of your missiles miss and you start running out of your ordnances, you're going to be in a bad way really quickly. So I feel that this ship, as much as it is a user-friendly ship and it'd be great for, say, within the system of trading, I feel going from system to system, especially to ones that aren't under the UEE military control and protection, this ship would have a bit of a struggle against those pirates. Now, as we take a look at the ships from the top sort of angle, you can see that even though the Saber's really narrow at the front, it widens out quite a lot, making it sort of like a stealth bomber, a bit of a stealthy sort of ship, which then you can compare. It's nearly as wide as our Freelancer. Now those wings down there, as they kick back, will actually open up when you take off, so it probably would be the same width just on the wingtips, on the span. But I don't feel that the ship really has a compatibility to do any more than just move a little bit of cargo around. So for the Freelancer, I would highly recommend it if you want something a bit more than the Titan. The Avenger Titan, as I said many a time before in other videos, is a great single operator ship. Good for just going between a couple of planets, starting off, making some money. And for the price tag it carries, I think it's reasonable. And then same for the Freelancer, the price tag that carries is reasonable too. It's double the price of the Avenger, and to a sense, you're getting 3 times the ship. You get more cargo space, you get some better guns, you get more crew space. So if you have a couple of friends, you can really try and do some exploration if you want to. But the issue is, it doesn't entirely handle amazingly. It will still incur quite some high costs if you're not the best operator. So if you take a lot of hull damage, if you expel a lot of rounds, if you have to use extra fuel to get out, then I feel that this ship will burn a hole in your pocket compared to the Titan. But like I've said before, the Titan can't really carry much to begin with, so it's all a ratio. It's just depending on the job you're doing. So if we look at the fact that you start out with your own little crew ships and you work your way up and you get a crew of guys who you can trust, which is half the battle, then I feel that this ship would make an excellent ship for a crew of up to 4. I think 3 is a good number because you've got a pilot, co-pilot, guy on the turret. 4, it just gives you that extra bit. You've got that extra seat. Also too, because you've got to always think about boarding. If you've got cargo, people want it. So having 4 people means you can have 2 on each entrance to the cockpit, and then you're right. But don't expect to be stopping them stealing your cargo with that gigantic hole in the back. No way you're going to stop that. Alright guys, welcome to Pirate Swarm. We're flying the Freelancer here. So I thought I'd just tack this on to the end of our little play, just to give you guys an idea that it takes a while to lock on, eh? So this is a size 3 ordnance. So we're just going up against Auroras here, so there's nothing super strong, nothing super... No, something pretty basic, something that, you know, obviously every beginner ship has come across, really. Let's go again, shall we? What's hit me? Oh right, there's an Aurora after me. Kaboo!
Elite units eliminated.
Shit. Yeah, I thought so.
Warning. There are multiple.
A few moments later.
Ooh. That might be an issue. Yeah, that's going to be an issue, eh? Still flies fine with one engine, just not quite as fast.
Multiple hostiles inbound.
So as you can see there, that's the size 2 ordnance. So obviously quite a big difference in the damage it can do. Still going, aren't you, mate? That's the Freelancer, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye.